I was all alone until you held me in your long, sweet embrace. And we've been together ever since. Welcome to the alluring love story. What's up? Hey guys, welcome to another video. We just so excited as always, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically your girl gotta tell y'all about the crazy way that we met, and it's about to be kind of, both of us is gonna partake in this. We're gonna tell, I'm gonna stop and then he'll pick up or whatever, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Like always, do not forget to check out my beauty channel, Helena Royale. Of course, I'm going to put the stuff in the description box. You guys, I talk about things about beauty, but then I also talk about products that is good for your health and your body. And so, yeah, moving on from that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. And without further ado, let's get to the video. So how you want to start this off, babe?
I guess.
Who's that? Okay. How did we meet?
I think we was like 12 and 14. I think you was 12.
Okay, I was 12 and he was 15. Okay, yeah. We both from Detroit. We both from the same neighborhood. And I was just outside, helping my parents, seeing him, putting the groceries in the house, when I first seen him walking down the street, y'all, with this huge afro, like an afro that you could not imagine, okay? So I'm like, who is this light-skinned, tall, skinny dude with this big old afro? Like, he's cute. So basically my mom went in the house and I'm standing outside and like, I don't know, did you walk up to me? Like, cause I feel like he walked up to me or he was passing me by or something. He was just like, you need to call me or something like that. And is that how you remember it? How do you remember it?
That's how I remember it.
And so he just like, what's your number? And so back in those days, we just had that one landline where your parents just had that one phone in the house that was just connected, and you can, it was connected to one jack. So, I had brought my long cord downstairs and was sneaking on the phone talking to him, and he was like, hey, here we go, can I come over tonight? This was the very first conversation. I'm like, I'm not feeling good because I wasn't. And he was like, well, I'll bring you something. And then I'm like, all right. And so I was like, well, my parents gonna go to work. They both work midnights. And so he was like, okay, that's cool. And so, y'all, this is about to get deep, y'all. This is about to get deep. Do you want to finish?
That wasn't all the same day, though.
It was the same day.
Not the same day. Even numerous times I came to your window and just talked to you.
Oh yeah. So before he actually came over there, so like I would literally just open my window and like, like on some Romeo and Juliet type stuff. Aww. And he'd sit there. He was so tall, like I'm telling you, like he's 6'4". So he was so tall, he'd just rest on the window and like he'd just talk to me. And I don't even remember what our conversation was about. Like, oh, you gonna call me? What? What did you do?
About me.
Oh.
About how fly I was, I had a lot of swag back then.
But yeah, y'all, like literally, it's so crazy that we together today because literally he is my first love. Like, even though our relationship at that time was short-lived, he literally was the first guy that I actually had gained feelings for, being that young. Anyway, he came to my window and we talked and all of that stuff, and then he would hurry up and he'll leave, and that happened a few times. And then I called him on the phone the last time I called him, and he said, I'm coming over, I want to see you. And it had to be like midnight. We had this conversation around like probably like 9, 10. And I was like, well, my parents getting ready for work. They both work midnights. And he was like, that's even better. Like, I'll come over. I'll bring you something, because I was not feeling good that day. So, long story short, he came over, and what happened?
You invited me in. We was talking. And then, like, probably 10 minutes. Her
It
daddy
ain't even
pulled
been a
up.
full 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was like 5 to 10 minutes. We got notified that her daddy was pulling up.
My brother ran, rest in peace. My brother ran and said, "Daddy home," and I lost it. I started freaking out. I was in a panic, because if y'all know my day, okay. So I went into straight panic mode. Okay, so I'm like, oh, and so babe, where did I hide? Do you remember?
Would you hide me or?
Yeah, I am in the closet in my room.
Never hide in the closet. That's the wrong place to hide.
I just threw. I was like, get in the closet. And it's in my room, and I shut the door, and then I'm like, hey, Dad. And he's like, who the hell in my house? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, the neighbors called me and said that you had some guy in here. And he just started looking up under the bed. He was looking everywhere, behind the door. And then I seen him zoom in at the closet door. And I knew right there and then it was a wrap. Do you want to go into detail?
Yeah, don't matter.
Okay, so my dad opens up the closet door.
Yeah.
and had his 9mm pistol. And I'm outside. My dad is literally standing there, and I'm on the side of my dad, so I'm only seeing him. I'm not seeing him in the closet. And my dad's like this, and pow! And all I see is the light coming, like a light.
As I'm hiding in the closet, for some reason, I feel like I can hide better with my head down.
Well, good thing you had your head down, because my dad was standing there and shot in the closet.
Right over my head.
Right over his head. And he didn't have no braids or nothing. He still had his afro. Was it
I had a hat on though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it shot.
I had it in like a ponytail or something.
Yeah. So he was essentially trying to scare us both. But if you just think about being a kid and seeing that happen, it's just like.
Needless to say, I ain't speak to her for like, what, 20 years?
20 years after that. Like, literally, guys, after that, like, literally, I went to his house, was knocking on his door, like, home, and his mom was like, he ain't here. And I'm like, and it was going like that for like 2 years. And then he, like I was trying to figure out where he was, because I was in love, but he never came back around. And it's literally been 20 years after my divorce, after divorcing, after, you know, my brother passed away, like after all this stuff that happened, he just pops up. So, babe, why did you come back on the hood? Why you ain't check up on me, babe?
Well, we didn't mention that I was also tied up that night. Had a hog tied, you know?
Oh my God, not only did my dad shoot in the door, I forgot all about the other parts. He dragged him out, tied his hands on the back of his back, tied his feet, and he was literally on his stomach, and then my dad was like, go boil some water. And I'm like, what the heck am I gonna be boiling some water for? And he like, go! So I had a small pot, and he was like, that's not big enough. I'm like, damn, what you trying to do? So we picked the big pot and filled it up, and he literally had it boiling, and like I guess he was gonna throw the water on him, or but what was your thoughts during that process when you was tied up?
Like, I messed up this time.
Looking back on it, we could definitely laugh, but it really was not a funny situation. So what ended up happening was my dad just called the police, and the police What, babe? They came, and then my dad started cussing out the police because the police was like, you're wrong. You shouldn't do this to this young man. And my dad told him to get the hell out. His brother and his mother came, and he left, and I never seen him again until now. And now we're making a YouTube channel. It's funny. It's funny. But I love you. And we love y'all. So stay tuned, subscribe, and follow us on our love journey. Where is it going to take us, babe? Where is our journey going to take us? Hopefully to good things and beyond. Alright guys, well thank you for tuning in to another video. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below, share and subscribe, and check out my beauty channel if you get a chance. It'll be linked down in the description box, and we'll give y'all a holla. Peace.